Nicos International, Cristalplant Active. Dimensions of the viruses. Existing biological structures or microorganisms have a cellular complexity which substantially varies according to their size. Viruses are unable to replicate on their own and can only do so in the body's target tissue cells. The structure of viruses. The resistance of viruses in the environment is relatively low, but some, such as coronavirus, can survive longer depending on local environmental conditions. They are deposited in the form of droplets. If larger than 100 microns from a height of 2 meters, they are deposited on flat surfaces in 3 to 6 seconds and from a horizontal surface from about 1.5 meters away. Then they evaporate quickly, dry, and become a solid material. The photocatalytic action of titanium dioxide. In nature, there are compounds such as titanium dioxide, TiO2, which under certain conditions can facilitate specific chemical processes compared to others. The photocatalytic property of titanium dioxide, or the property of facilitating catalysts, some chemical processes happen due to the presence of light. It causes unstable species to be activated on the surface containing this material. These unstable species, in turn, can react indiscriminately with what is in the environment, including bacteria and viruses deposited on these surfaces. This leads to simple inorganic compounds. Spectrum of light. The activation of the surface containing titanium dioxide occurs with sunlight or better, with the UV component of the solar spectrum corresponding to 10 to 15% of the total spectrum, of which only 5 to 8% reaches the Earth's surface in the form of radiation, UVA and UVB. Effects of photocatalysis of titanium dioxide. The degradation process induced by photocatalysis has been demonstrated in simpler compounds such as proteins and DNA. And there is evidence of inhibition, even in more complex structures such as viruses and bacteria. The virus particles that are hooked on the surface of the catalyst are attached by hydroxyl radicals, with consequent degradation of the cell wall, leakage of the contents, and transformation of the organic material into simple inorganic compounds. Titanium dioxide does not degrade and exhibits a long-term antibacterial and virucidal effect. Disinfecting using titanium dioxide is 3 times more effective than that obtained with chlorine, and twice as effective than ozone. Cristalplant Active. On 28 August 2020, the test report released by UOCMV confirmed that the bacterial growth examination, the surfaces of the Cristalplant Active sample showed virucidal activity against SARS-CoV-2 after a contact time of 30 and 60 minutes. Nicos International. Think solid.